Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Dave Golokhov. And today we're going to be talking about that NBA game between the Utah Jazz and the Oklahoma City Thunder. How you doing today, Dave?
Hey, I'm doing good.
All righty, brother. So the last time that these two played was this season, and the Jazz took the game 98-81 in Salt Lake City. Now, do you expect the Jazz to actually bring that same determination into this game, man?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the Jazz we're splitting hairs here. Neither of these teams are particularly good, but I think the Jazz are the better team right now. Oklahoma City is just, I don't know what word to use, but just like dying to hang on till Friday, until Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook get back. I should say, we don't even know if they're coming back on Friday, but they're getting close. Looks like Friday could be one of the days. So this team is beyond empty on the gas tank. It's like when you're rolling to the gas station and you see that needle, it's like pointing to the E, and you're just wondering how much gas is actually in the tank. That's what the Thunder are doing right now. So it's tough to bet them in this spot. Again, Jazz are not necessarily that much better, but they are better, and I think they take advantage of Oklahoma City tonight.
All right, man, but you also say in your article that OKC has a slight advantage as they're going to be playing against a team that's not very good in most aspects in professional basketball. But you also said that the Thunder, as you just stated, that they're struggling without Durant and Westbrook. So, I mean, can you fill us in a little bit more on that particular matter, man?
Yeah, I mean, the Jazz are definitely they're not going to be the NBA champions this year. They're a weak team, averaging something like they're in the 20s for both offense and defense. They're not great, but, they're at least more of a complete team. They're a semblance of a team. And I actually think they're playing better than some people expected. I mean, everybody just assumed they'd be the worst team in the NBA. Hey, they're not. Oklahoma City's worse. So I think that's really one of the main reasons. They have the pieces of the puzzle. The Thunder have really struggled to figure out their roles without Durant and Westbrook. I mean, they got guys who normally come off the bench and provide that spark, and now those guys are, the main go-to guys. You got guys who are normally just kind of like Anthony Morrow, a spot-up three-point shooter, supposed to chip in and support the main cast. Now he is the main cast, so you got some issues, and they're just not used to it, and it looks like they're not fully comfortable with it too. Guys like Ibaka, that guy's got to score at least 20 a game for this team to even have a shot. He's been so I think, Reggie Jackson as well has got to play like a superstar. And, he's a very good player, but he's not a superstar. He can't do it on his own. And then, of course, you got the bench, and there isn't much of a bench for the Thunder these days. So all sorts of issues for Oklahoma City. And I know that Utah's not a whole lot better, but I think they are better. They've at least got sort of the guys where they know where Gordon Hayward fits in, and Trey Burke and Enes Kanter and Derek Favors. And really, that's all it takes to beat Oklahoma City these days.
All right, man. So I'm kind of taking that, from what I'm listening here, that you're siding more towards Utah, and even though they're playing the game in OKC in this case, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that playing at home has proven to have much value for the Thunder. I mean, I'd like to. The Thunder were actually my pick to win the title this year. Obviously, the injuries have derailed that, and I would have hoped that this team could at least tread water a little better without Durant and Westbrook at home, at home at the very least. But they haven't been very competitive, period. I mean, what are they at to? 3 wins in 15 games. It's pretty brutal right now, and they just look like they're out of gas, as I mentioned off the top. They look like they've really tried to get things done without Durant and Westbrook. Now that those guys are so close to returning, they're just running on fumes, and it's not working. I don't like the Jazz a ton in this game, but I do like the Jazz. Again, they're the more complete team. They've already beat Oklahoma City once this year. The Jazz will be up for this game. They'll see a win is sort of in the offing here. They can do it, and I think they actually do win outright here.
So should we actually just take the points in this case then, and even place maybe a money line bet?
Yeah, I do like the Jazz plus the points. I do like them outright as well.
All righty, Dave. Thanks a lot, man. And I look forward to talking some more basketball again tomorrow, man.
All right, we'll talk.
No problem, man. For SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.